Good evening. How is everybody tonight? There we go. Get myself up here on my iPad so that I can see all the comments. That's what we need. So happy Tuesday. It's a wet and windy and cold day here in Wisconsin. Whew. I had to go back to wearing my fleece jackets because it's just a little bit cold. So this is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please hit the like and follow so that you can see when I put on videos. I do 2 each week. One on Tuesday nights at 6 and one on Saturday nights at 6:30. And we make a lot of fun cards, and I hope you enjoy watching. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you have nice weather where you're at, because it's not so great here. We don't have snow, thank goodness, but it's wet and cold and nasty out. We got some much needed rain today, not enough. I think only an inch. I think our friends up north got a lot more rain than what we did. Good evening, Rhonda. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. So I spent the whole day down in my craft room. I think I've been down here now for almost 12 hours. I did take breaks, though, to go up and eat or bring food back down here and go up and visit my husband, who I think feels pretty bereft because I haven't spent much time with him today. So thank you, Rhonda, for sharing. I so appreciate that. It really helps me a lot. So I placed another order today because, oh my gosh, I think I'm running out of designer series paper. That's a terrible thing. And I've got 2 classes coming up, and I think I need it. So I ordered some more of the Celebratory Sips DSP because I really love that. It's great designer series paper. It's now 88. Oh my goodness. Yes, I would like it to be like in the 70s, and it's not going to get to the 70s, I don't think, until next week if we're lucky. We were up there last week, but it's with this rain that came through, it really dropped the temps down, and we're lucky if we can make it to 60 now. So it's like, brr, not used to it. My husband's got the fireplace going upstairs, and I wished I could have sat up there with him. But anyway, well, let me get on to a few things. I thought I'd let you know, I went over the list of things that aren't orderable right now. The Sunrise Sailing Hybrid Embossing Folder is going to be back in stock on May 26th, so just around the corner. The Damask, I need to look that one up. Designs Embossing Folder 526. Turtle Texture Embossing Folder 526. The set 1 7/8 Circle Punch on the 26th. And our nice set that we were using and that we are doing the drawing on, the Peaceful Pure stamps, that one is not available right now, but it will be back on the 2nd of June. So any of you that were looking at wanting to get that here in the next couple of weeks, you might have to wait an extra week to get it. The Antique Pearls, I listed those because they are pretty popular. Those will be back in stock on June 9th. So those are the high points of what is not available. I didn't really see anything new at all on the running low list, so I was grateful for that. So it seems like they're doing pretty good as far as what they have available right now, and things that aren't running out of the new catalog, which I'm really happy about. Hi, Shar. Nice to see you. How much rain have you gotten, Shar? We only got about an inch down here, so I mean it's just been kind of slowly raining all day, which is what we needed, but we could have certainly used another inch of it doing that. I don't know how much more we're going to get overnight and tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be kind of spotty for us. But man, I don't like these temperatures so cold. Let's see. Did I have anything else before I flip the camera down? I do not think so. So, nope, I'm going to turn the camera down. Yeah, ditches are full. I know, that's bad. Not by us. All right. Pull it around. Okay, those are our two lovely cards that are available tonight for our drawing. And Shar, I don't know if you heard that this set is not available right now. They just put it on the list. It'll be back in stock, I think, what did I say, June 2nd? I gotta look at my list again. Yeah, June 2nd, so not that long. They can turn around the stamp sets much faster than some of the other items that they have to order. So let's see who gets this tonight. You got 1.5 inches? Oh wow, you're not that far away from us either. I wonder if that has anything to do with that you're getting closer to water over there. Oh, they're all bunched up. There we go. Number 1, Nancy. James, you get to choose one of the cards. What's the date today? 5/20. Boy, this month is whizzing by. So I would love to send one of these cards to you. Just let me know which one. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Glad to see you're on. And while you're letting me know that, I can show you the new set that I got this week. I haven't had a chance to even really pull it out. I finally opened up the dies tonight and looked at them before I came on with you, and got to take a look at those, so I like them. It's the Gallery Bloom set, this one. This is a double set. Now, I just bought the one that has the flowers with it and the die cuts. So that has the double frame, and it has a lot of standalone dies. So these here, 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 and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 standalones, 7 standalones. Wow, that's a lot. I'm really excited to use this, and I'm going to try to get myself pulled together here so I can maybe plan on making something for you Saturday night with this set. I saw a really beautiful card made just using this image with, I can't remember if it was a DSP. I saved it so that I could see what it looks like. And then I did get the paper. The paper, you know, it didn't really thrill me. I don't know. I think it's the colors. I'm not a gray person, and there seemed to be so much gray in it. But there's always the opposite side, which I find quite nice. Here's the back of this one. This one could actually be colored in if you wanted to. It would look pretty if you used the watercolor pencils and colored it in just a little bit, just here and there. That would look lovely. Let's see what the next one is. Well, that was for this one. Sorry, I grabbed too many. That's a beautiful one. This would be pretty just with the sentiment up here. The first one that I pulled, this one, this has a pattern on it that reminds me of old wallpaper. I think it is, I like this. This is really pretty. This would look really nice on a basic beige cardstock. And I don't know, what's the color in there? Is that Calypso Coral? Basic beige, basic black, basic gray, Calypso Coral, yep. Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Gray Granite, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, Secret Sea, and Smoky Slate. So you get quite a lot of different colors with this one. Look at this one. This one's like it's got all the colors. Let's see if I grab the right one. Yep. That's really pretty. Now that too looks like old wallpaper to me. And then this just has kind of a mottled, speckled look almost. Looks like drywall. Sort of. But then you have the little bit of a pattern that looks like it's been put on a canvas. Like it's speckled on a canvas. For lack of a better way to describe it. This is pretty. These would be beautiful in a scrapbooking layout where you can use the whole page. I feel bad about cutting something like that up, but I suppose right here would be a good spot to cut it. And the back has more of this kind of, I wonder if that's secret or cloud cover on that. It's kind of a gray, oh, it's like a gray-green. It's really pretty. And different. Oh, look at this one. This one reminds me of an old-fashioned Christmas card almost. That is cool. And this is some more of that kind of wallpapery design. I like that. So I'll have to dig around on Pinterest and look at what other demonstrators have used this paper with. This is pretty. This looks like it should be a tapestry almost with the little, I don't know if you can see the houses in here. That's cool. And that's really pretty too. Almost like a butterfly design in here. And this paper smells like it's freshly been made. That's pretty. Now why? I should have one more of those. Ah. That's the reason. I'm sorry. That's the back of this one. This is the back of that other one that's like this. Oh, wow, I love that. Kind of like a charcoal drawing. All right. I should have just pulled one of each out of here, but I just didn't have the time. Okay. This looks rather like an oriental painting. Oh, that's nice. Just that brush look. Great background paper. This is pretty. I would just hate to put anything over the top of it. It's so pretty. And this has got a design in it. I don't know if you can see that. If I get it close enough for you that you can see. Oh yeah, you can slightly see it. I like this one a lot. Kind of a moody sky. Another brushed background. I like that. This one I like too. This one I would not feel bad about putting something in one of the spots there. A flower of some sort off of that stamp set. And this I thought was really cool. This would be great for scrapbooking if you traveled or something, this map. Doesn't have any street names on them, but it's pretty cool. I love this one. This is nice by itself. And the back is this. Again, that kind of look that it's been dry brushed on a canvas. Okay, that's it. All the options, all the things to try and figure out what I'm going to make with it. And to get it done so I can show you on Saturday night. Okay. So, Nancy, which card did you want? I didn't see. Oh, the one on the right. This one. Okay. Never mind. Didn't see the comment. The one where we made our own DSP. I like this one too. It's got a nice sentiment. Okay. Let's get going. We are going to make a couple cards again using the Coneflower Celebration, yeah. The first card I'm going to use this DSP Thoughtful Journey. This is the one that we've had out for a while. It's got the neat designs on one side, and then it's got the washed look on the other, or the look of using like alcohol inks. I love that. I used to do that, and I enjoy doing it a lot. Okay, so we've got our main design here. I got our extra layer so that when we use our blends, we can just cover that right up. I've got, let's see, we're going to use the 2024 to 26 in color shimmer gems. I like these. They don't stand up quite as tall as some of them do. This is the DSP I chose, and I've already got it cut down, and the layer, which is in Berry Burst. And I just have a single card for the base, and you could make it so that it opens, but you'll get the drift of it as we get going here. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and the Berry Burst was cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, I believe. Yep, 5 3/8. And then this is 4 by 5 1/4. So we can just go ahead and put these right directly on here. Sometimes it's nice not having that extra layer if you don't need it, and we aren't going to need it this time. I have all kinds of ideas of how to use this. Lots of options. Okay, now we can just move this over to the side, and we're going to concentrate on this. We're going to get our stamp out, and we are going to stamp our image in the espresso, early espresso. I knew there was something else with it. EE. Let's get it turned the right direction so that it's not so... I gotta move this down just a little bit. I'm running into my bone here. Hopefully you're able to see. Yes, you are. You know, I think I'm going to grab the other one out. While I have this out, we're going to do the other one right away too. They are both being... Then I only have to clean this big stamp once. Well, I'm giving it a go. I feel like I'm off a little bit. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And then I will just tuck this one back in my basket for later. Okay. Now we can do a little bit of coloring. Yeah, maybe we'll stamp the other stuff. The leaves and the stem are going to be done in Mossy Meadow. And we'll have to cut them out. Alright, where'd my sheet of paper go? What? Okay. So, we're going to do one leaf. Do the other one. Maybe I'm going to use the same thing on the other one. So let's just get all the die cutting and stamping out of the way, huh? Have a little bit of room. Okay. That's it for that. Then we have our butterfly. Go back to the early espresso here. Don't think we're going to get two of them on here, but I've got more scrap paper. Okay. I'm done with this one. And then I want to do the stem. I did cut out the stem. Just put underneath it. I just want part of the stem in this one, and I'll try to do the whole stem on this one. We'll see how good this goes. If it doesn't, I'm going to be stamping it on here, and we'll recut it. Try this one first. That's better. I don't need the whole stem, so I thought, why bother? I have such a hard time cutting this die out. There, that was fine. Alright, let's get this one up here. This one I need a longer stem for. Oh, you turkey. Well, I guess I gotta go with it. I didn't think I had gotten it down there that far. Well, look at that. Not bad. Okay. Let's get our die cutting out of the way. What do you think? And I'm going to have to order another one of these magnetic magic mats because mine is all curled up. No matter what I've tried to do, it just doesn't want to go straight. They don't need all that paper in there. Okay. It makes it a challenge. In fact, I even went back to using the clear plates again. But there are times when I really like the magnetic properties of this, and I just think I just do such a tremendous amount of die cutting. And even with trying to use both sides, just isn't cutting it. All right, come on. Use this one down here. I'll say this set of dies is pretty decent as far as getting a good image without a terribly large border. This just does not want to stay on here. And I lift my finger up and it moves. There. I think that'll be better. Which I like. Alright, what are you sliding on? Which stamp set, Rhonda? The one I'm using or the one that we just had the drawing on? I like them both, actually. Alright. One more. And we can get to coloring. And get these put together. Come on. I like these leaves very much. I like how they're formed. They're not so, they're more natural, I guess. Okay. Get this out of the way. I spent most of the day today writing tutorials. I finished right in time to go upstairs and eat supper and come back down. But I have the tutorial done for the SIPs. Celebratory SIPs class to go. All right, one, and one to go in the other basket. All right. So that one, I don't like how much is out there. I am going to bring this in just a wee bit closer. There. Now I'm satisfied. Okay, we are going to color the leaves and the stem in Old Olive. Makes a nice contrast when you use the mossy meadow with it. on there. Okay. And in my most current order, I've got another set of these Stampin' Blends. Come on. And that must... There. Okay. We will actually be adding a little of the dark on here. Oh my gosh. Char, I hope you have this one because I think I'm going to have to borrow yours for Saturday. I'm sorry to say. It was working okay yesterday when I went and made the samples. Okay. Alright, rubber band blue. I'm just going to put a little of the dark on here. On the where it would be the underside of the leaf. And maybe we'll add a little on the one side of the stem too. Okay. See if I can, if there's any chance of blending this in a little bit. There. Put that back in there. And now I gotta do the butterfly. Alright, we are going to do this in peach pie and a little light pumpkin pie, and the center up here is going to be done in light darling duckling. Whoop, Brian. This kind of the center here and across the top. And this is bronze. If I can get it open. Now I'm going to go back and see if I can blend any of this in. Well, that's still a little too much here. Oh, maybe I should try, let me try the dark. I can hear my desk bouncing against the wall here. Not quite satisfied with this. Yeah, that's getting better. Okay. I like that. All right, now we're going to go to the orange. We're going to start. I'm going to just take it off. Let's see. We're going to start with the dark peach cobbler. I'm going to bring this kind of down. go over it with the light. Isn't a big difference between the light and the dark here. Whew. I'm not used to doing that much with that big brush. I'm going to go to the light pumpkin pie. And this is where I'm going to add the lines in. Which definitely gives it some good definition. And then I'm going to go up here and really give it some dark. Okay. I'm going back to the dark peach pie. Try to blend this in a little bit. We're getting there. And go back to the light peach pie. Line is a little bit darker. This is the light pumpkin pie again. Sorry, I don't know if you do that. I go back and forth sometimes, a couple of times. There. I think that's going to look good. And I try to line up the petals. Sometimes when you fold it, it doesn't line up exactly the top to the bottom. And then just kind of press this across. Now I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to trim this off a little bit at the top so that it's going to fit in the underside there and will allow the flower to open and close. Because we want it to do that. So yes, that will work just fine. Alright, I'm going to put the glue on here. Like so. We gotta color our butterfly. Okay, dark peach pie. Hopefully I'm not off camera. No. I was worried about that. I get so involved in what I'm doing here that I keep forgetting to look to see where I'm lining up. Now we're going to do light peach pie down below here. And then I'm going to take the light pumpkin pie and just kind of outline all the way around on the orange. A little bit too much contrast there. Okay. Now, guys, say a little prayer that this is going to hold out. Let's see. Oh, do I have the dark? No. Now see, it's working just fine now. I don't get it. I thought I had the dark one in my hand. Maybe I had it sitting in the cup the wrong direction. Yeah. Back to it one more time. And put a little bronze in there for his body. And we can assemble. Oh, I do have to do a little bit of stamping. Not much, though. Okay, I've got one little piece of white cardstock here. Let me get these together. And we are going to stamp congratulations on there using the congratulations from Something Fancy. And then inside we're going to stamp The Future is Bright from Bright Borders. Okay, so we are going to use actually pumpkin pie. Make it nice and bright. Like so. This is our sentiment, yep. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this off close to here. And we will angle it there. Okay. Now we're cooking. I'll put that too far because I'm going to use that for the inside. Alright, let's get our card base back. Now I really liked this in here, so I ended up putting our flower down a little bit lower, hence the reason why I did not need to have this so long. So I can actually cut more off of this. So that we can add like so. congratulations up here, and our butterfly is going to go there. You know what? I'm going to try to... Oh, no, I had it in there the wrong direction. I wonder if it... Yep. Doesn't like these leaves. I had it in the cup the wrong direction. Just want to fill this in a little bit. It's a little splotchy. There. Somewhat better. I might fix it later. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue not all the way down to the end of the... Actually, I think I'm going to stamp the inside sentiment first. I'm afraid when I get it on there, it's going to be too hard to stamp. Changed my mind. Now I will put this away. We're going to need some of those in a minute. Okay. I'll put this on first. Then I can see where I need to line up my flower. Try to center it. And these guys are going to go in here like so. Last night, or yesterday when I made this, I actually tried to tuck that up underneath that after I had it glued down, and I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't how I was planning on putting the leaves on, but once I placed it, it seemed perfect. Alright, so now I can actually put a little more glue down here. Get you out of the way. I'll bring this over just a smidge. And these are going to get popped up. I just hope that that is straight in there. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to glue this directly on. And this could have actually... No. Hang on a second. Let's see what Berry Burst looks like in Congratulations. Maybe we want to put that on. I'm just not sure because I've got the orange was to pick up the orange in here. Let's see what it looks like. Oops, upside down. I didn't give that a thought. I had a hard time figuring a color to go for the mat on this. The orange did not look right. The peach pie. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. know. What do you guys think? The orange or the berry burst? Oh, the one I unboxed, yeah. Yeah, I'm anxious to give it a try because it was not on my radar to order it even. Yes, Char, Old Olive, if you're referring to the blends that I need. Yes, because mine is just down to the dregs. You got any idea which one I should use here for the congratulations? Berry Burst. Doggone, I should have put Berry Burst in that then. Okay. It's a multicolored card. And that means I have to put... yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have done it in Old Olive. No, I don't know. That's... Alright, I was planning on putting these on here, but I don't think that's going to look so great. I don't know. I'll show you my card that I made. I put the congratulations down here, and I thought, oh, there's such a big spot up here. I should have put it across there. That's why I decided to put it up there this time. Decisions, decisions. I feel like we need something more neutral. I don't even think these are current anymore here. How about those? Those are. Let's see what they look like, or if they're too pink. Oops. Alright, let me put this away. There. I'll take that for the bling. Let's make the next one. It's the same. It's the same premise, but that wasn't the right thing to do, Jean. Stick it in there. But using different DSP and a different colored flower. We are going to use. Get this out of the way. The beautiful bouquet paper, and I'm using this one right here on the front. Oops, just put it away. I've got everything all cut and ready to go. Okay, there's our flower that we already stamped. The other one that I had was this one, but since it's not a current DSP, I figured, yeah, maybe not. Okay, so all the same measurements: granny apple green, white, 4 1/4, 5 1/2, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. As we'll be gluing these on as we go. And then the beautiful bouquet should be, oh, come on, get in over there. There. Cooperate. There. I think there, and then it moves on me. Oh, okay. And then the beautiful bouquet is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to stick that right on there. So Lori's not on, is she? Oh, too bad. This one's for her. I bet you she's still at work. Alright, first we'll start with coloring the boring stuff. And we're using the Granny Apple green on this, I think. Is that what I used? I think so. Alright. And a little bit of the dark. On the edge. And then on the leaves, I'll start with the dark. I'm going to add just a little bit of Old Olive, the light one, to this and just try to get a little more yellow in here. That's better. Okay. Guess what? We moved the phone. All right. We are going to use Melon Mambo. Let's get our little guy's body colored here. Alrighty. Oh, we can do this too right away. I'll use the dark one. I like to go to the wrong end right away. Does everybody have big plans for this weekend? I know some of you are doing something on Saturday, but any other plans? Picnics or family gatherings? We used to always have a big picnic in the back, cookout in the backyard, but it seems like the kids have scattered so that it doesn't happen anymore. go with that. All right, I need those. All right, now comes the fun part. I'm going to color. It's like wowza. This is the dark melon mambo. And I'm just going to sweep over it again with the light. Not all the way. So you can see just a little bit of a lighter shade there. All right. We have dark granny apple green. Not all the way up. Just a little bit down here on the tips. Alright, now we'll go with the light. I'm going to try it with the big tip. Don't want it to go all the way, but almost. It's just a smidge of the pink. The light? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just going over it one more time. Bring a little bit darker layer up closer, like I did with the pink or melon mambo. Guess I should use correct terms. Lori had asked if I had seen the watermelon coneflowers. I had to look it up on, I had to Google it. And I had, actually, I'd seen pictures of it. I hadn't actually seen one in real life. I thought, hey, we could do that. What do you think? Oops. This one was an easy one to match up to. Oh, shoot, we got to do the butterfly yet. I forgot. Okay. We're going to start with the dark granny apple. Well, I'm doing this wrong. What the... I did one little piece there incorrectly. Doggone it. Oh well. And now the light. Okay, and now the melon mambo. Start with the dark, closest to the body. Oh, tough getting them off. And the light. I know what I forgot to do on the last card. We want to put some Wink of Stella on these butterflies. There. That's what I call a butterfly, man. Oh. Okay. Let me get my Wink of Stella out. We can put that on and let it dry while we're assembling the rest of it there. Just putting it on the wings, not on the body, too. I think I got it all. I like how it kind of accents the color. Where's the one we just made? Okay. Let's assemble this. We have to put our paper on the back here. This one. Oh, gotta trim it first. That gives enough clearance. Got a little bit of ink on this one, don't we? Okay. We are going to use Granny Apple Green for our congratulations. Where is it? You didn't see that. I stuck my finger in my mouth. Clean off my thumb. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I better cover it. Or I'm asking for trouble. Okay. This one we are going to mount up higher. So that there's enough room here for our butterfly. So I can cut. Yeah. With this. See where this is going to go. Yep. Ah! Get that little bit of glue off of there. Okay, so let's get our inside sentiment. I thought these would be great graduation cards. What do you think? I was trying to come up with something for my granddaughter's graduation. She graduates on Father's Day from high school. And we'll be with her for that over in Muskego. All right. This wants to shift to the left a little bit. Our congratulations is going to go right down here. Because our flower is up higher. And a couple dimensionals on here. So after I made this, I thought, ooh, if this is going to be a graduation card, I should make it a pocket card, which I might end up doing. Cutting out the base, the white base, and making it like 1.5 inches longer, and then scoring it and folding it around, and then gluing it on each side so there's a pocket to put a gift card or whatever, money, check. And then you can write something on the back here to go along with the card. And that is maybe what I'm going to do for her card. But I absolutely love this design here. And I grabbed, these have been in stock, or we've had these for a long time. And in fact, I had to look them up because I thought, oh, they can't be something that we're still carrying. But yep, in fact, I went ahead and placed another order for them. And we're just going to use the little tiny ones that I've got here. So put one there. And I'm going to put 2 of them up here. Like so. And this is my favorite. You come back on Saturday night for the drawing, and I bet you I have changed this. It might be Granny, or it might be Old Olive. I don't know. It's just, to me, it bothers me. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem balanced for some reason. I've always heard that you should have colors in 3s. If you're going to put a color on something, it should be in 3 spaced places. And this is just 2, and maybe that's why it bugs me. And I'm not really fond of this background. Any guys have any ideas? Oh, the olive it wasn't right either. I think I tried that. Look, I might remake that card. Oh, where's my old olive? Oh, that's a messy metal. Oh, it's sitting up here on the counter. I have my... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it might not have been too bad, because there is kind of old olive in here. Stay tuned. I might remake that one. So, anyway, have a great night. How many sleeps until we're together on the 24th? 4? 3? Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, 3 sleeps. Can't wait. Can't wait to see you guys. Those of you that are going to be up in Waukau for our class. So I will see what I can come up with that other stamp set for Saturday night. Kind of excited. I like new challenges. Yes, you're right. Oh, you're welcome, Rhonda. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with me. So, have a good evening. Stay warm, stay dry. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you on Saturday night. Thanks. Bye.